Well, Josh, it's really nice to meet you.
You too.
So most people will probably recognise you from last summer's big hit, Don't Go, Wretch 2.
Yeah.
For people that might not be that familiar with you, like know your background, we're just going to do a few quick fire questions,
cool.
Get to know you.
I like these ones, they're fun.
Oh, put me under pressure. Or if they're not fun. Right, okay, so you're originally from Swindon,
Yeah.
and you've recently moved to London.
Mm-hmm.
How are you finding it?
I absolutely love it.
Apart from the ridiculously humid days
I know, yeah.
where you're melting.
It's alright, I don't mind it to be honest. No, but I love London. I've been here for a year now.
Oh, for a year? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and it's kind of, so much to do and so much to see. And I love the fact that everybody's here for like a kind of reason.
Yeah.
They're here to do something, it can be busy. This feels like this is the place to be.
So have you got any of your favourite areas? Yeah.
Yeah, I love Camden. And South Bank as well. Wagamama's on the rivers here.
Wagamama's anywhere.
Yeah, Wagamama's anywhere.
Cool. Okay, so how old were you when you first picked up the guitar?
My dad bought me my first guitar when I was 13 for my birthday.
13?
Yeah.
Cool. And did you take to it straight away, or did it take a bit of time?
No. I played a couple of things on it, but they sounded absolutely terrible. But yeah, then I got some lessons with a guy called Mike Strange who kind of stuck with me and kind of got me in a couple of bands.
Oh, cool. That's good. So what did you grow up listening to? What was the music you were into?
I really liked old music.
Yeah.
Like my dad's record collection, that's what got me into music, and that's what kind of made me feel I was in love with music, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
And anything to like Tracy Chapman, Bob Dylan, Bob Marley, Eric Clapton, Paul Weller, stuff like that.
So all of that has influenced your music, like what you
want
to
for
create.
sure, yeah, definitely.
That's cool. So if you could name anybody, who would be your ideal person to tour with?
Rihanna.
Rihanna, really?
She's hot, man.
That would be that. I totally wasn't expecting to say Rihanna.
No,
that would be so funny.
That would be great.
Would you be doing anything on stage, or would you just be
no,
staring?
just stare.
Just front row?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's your choice. So apart from Rihanna, what's the best gig that you've ever been to?
Do you know, I went to see Ben Howard.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I went to see him, and he's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best album I've ever heard. I honestly think in my lifetime it's the best album.
Really? That's cool.
And he's great live as well. And it's a magical night.
Oh, that's really cool. So maybe you've already answered this question. Who do you see as being the one to watch out for this year, the next up and coming person?
Definitely Ben Howard.
Ben Howard.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That's cool.
Without a doubt.
So prior to this, what was the last song that you were listening to?
The Boss by James Brown.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's my morning song.
That's your morning song?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, get down. Yeah, so
okay, so the last 12 months for you, looking back, it must be pretty crazy it seems to have happened quite quickly, a lot has happened. So in your mind, has it just been a bit crazy?
Yeah, it's a whirlwind actually. It's kind of, I moved up here with the intention, so I've been working up here back and forth for the last 3 years. And I thought a year ago that it'd be a good move to move up here and knock it down on it. And within a week I got a phone call from Wretch saying I want to be on the song. And I was like, okay, let's do that.
That's crazy. So I was going to say, how did that actually come about?
Yeah, no, that was it. It's through our managers. My manager played it, they're mutual friends, so they played it my mother. And then a week later, we went to the studio putting our music down. It's kind of took the way.
So it really was a good choice to move up there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, I know.
That's cool. So last year, obviously over summer, you got to perform in loads of really cool places. Were there any particular performances that stood out for you?
Yeah, I mean V Festival was definitely the highlight because it was #1 the day we played.
Oh wow.
And originally the tent was supposed to fill up like 10,000 people. And it ended up being 15. They had to take away the barriers.
I can imagine that would have been so cool, especially if everyone knew that you got #1.
Yeah, it was great.
Pretty incredible.
And it was the first festival I got tickets for my dad to come and watch me after everything. So it was
wow.
It was a good moment.
Oh, that's really cool. So was he the first person you spoke to when you found out?
Yeah. So
I bet that must have been a bit of a shock, especially with it happening so quickly.
I know, yeah. It
cool.
was unreal, man. It was really unreal. But Yeah, it's
you
good.
went
It's a
there
good
and got
platform.
it done.
Yeah. That's it.
Cool. So you also performed on later with Jules Holland. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? When I was growing up and I was watching the program, I wasn't thinking about selling records. My aim was to get on Jules Holland.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you've pretty much done everything quite quickly. You've been
I've got to set myself some new goals.
Yeah, it's like number one, Jules Holland, whatever. Next thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like when this came about, like with Wretch 3T, like, did you ever stop and think, oh, this could be huge? Like this could be really, really big?
Not at all, really. When we did the song, I thought we had a really good song. And I think we both did it justice, you know. I think we both deserved and belonged in that record together.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like top 20.
Top 20?
Yeah. And when I got the call saying it's number one, I thought I would make one number one. Actually, I was like, yeah, alright mate, see you later.
That's really funny.
But it turned out to be Reggie H saying that it was number one. So
no way, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been really funny if you're like, yeah, whatever.
I know, I nearly did.
That was a really nice response. Cool. So last year you accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
To start writing out some new goals.
I know, exactly.
It's like obviously you've been signed as well. Like, do you sort of feel like now you've been signed, you can sort of start chilling out, relaxing, or do you think now the pressure's just going to be on?
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought. I'll be chilling out and relaxing on the beach while everybody's doing my work. No, do you know what? It's like taking another step. It's like 24/7 now.
Really?
It's like really busy.
But it must be like good 24/7.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's like, the magical thing about it is that I'm busy every day, and I do moan a lot actually. But at the end of it, I'm kind of doing what I love. And there's not many people who get to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So once you wake up, stick a bit of James Brown on, you're like, yeah,
I get in the mood.
good day.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
I recommend that as well. Actually, putting the box on. Seriously, it's a good way to start your day.
So people who might only know you from your past stuff with Wretch, like how would you describe your genre, like your style to them?
I would say, because I come from like singing songs in my bedroom.
Yeah.
So, and back then I didn't have no beats, so it's just like a little karaoke machine. Like the microphone between my legs, so I could record the guitar and the vocal at the same time. So it's like really kind of natural, organic songs.
Yeah.
But but the thing is that I've got to realise that it's like 2012 and we need something a bit more exciting. And that's where like the beats come in. And I'm working with Mr. Hudson, who's producing my album. So it's like really exciting, we've got all these crazy sounds.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
so do you think, like obviously you spent a lot of time with Wretch, do you think he's sort of influenced your musical direction at all?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say Wretch himself, but I would say like the journey we've been on.
Yeah.
It definitely has, and it's opened my eyes to a lot of different artists as well. I mean, he's opened my eyes to a lot of good rappers and MCs and stuff like that, and I'm really into it now, and it's kind of, it's natural. I mean, it might not be where I wanted to, where I saw myself starting off.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's happened and it's been natural and I'm enjoying it, I mean, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So obviously debut single, it's out 15th of July.
Yeah.
Are you like hyped to see how that's going to be received?
Yeah, I'm psyched to see how it's received, but I mean, to be honest, it's like, I think it's a great track, and I think it does a lot for me. But I don't have any expectations. I mean, I believe in it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that I want it to be in the top 10 or I want it to be around the charts. Because what it's already done, it's already kind of gave me a little platform. It's like this is me on my own.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I wanted to do. This one.
So yeah, like this single, Helicopters and Planes, it's got quite a paranoid sort of intense vibe about it.
Yeah.
Like what was your inspiration for that?
I mean, that's exactly what it is, and it's just, I don't know. I come from like playing in a small town, like to 20 people in the pub, in a local pub, to playing to 20,000 people, like O2 Arena within like 2 weeks, and then suddenly you get all these eyes on you, and it's like my Twitter kept going up and up and everywhere.
Yeah, because that's true. Like, didn't you have something like 500 followers?
Yeah, and now it's just my family. I've got a big family. No, but and then it's like suddenly every word you say is kind of seen by thousands of people.
Yeah, because like you're at something like 16,000, like over 16,000 followers now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you sort of saying, is there ever a moment, little things like that you just think, wow, like that's really crazy.
I can't believe that many people are interested, to be honest. It's like, yeah.
Watching your every move now.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm funny either, so I just write some weird stuff.
So with the music video, did you have a lot of input? Because there's a lot of trippy sort of camera angles going on. And
Yeah, so I worked with Paranoia, who directed the video. Lovely guy and a great guy as well. He had this kind of idea of like mounting a camera to a helmet. So like when the face moves, like the camera stays with the face, but the background changes.
Yeah.
And I just thought, we didn't expect it, like we didn't like think it's going to be amazing, but we just wanted to try something different, you know. And it's definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works with the song. It definitely has that sort of element.
For sure,
of,
yeah. And then, like the eyes are on it like throughout the whole song. It's good. I really enjoyed it because we literally put the hammer on and we just walked through London.
You're away. On your travels.
And it's like we had no barriers. We could just do anything. It's good.
So obviously, like the new single features K-Coke.
Yeah.
Like I really love it when artists sort of fuse their genres together.
Yeah.
Like, is that something you sort of set about doing, or did that just come about?
Yeah, again, it was just a natural thing.
Yeah.
I heard of K-Coke from my managers, and I looked at him on YouTube, and what he was saying actually really resonated with me. He's like really good lyricist, and I said, let's get him on the track, and we got on the track, and he just, like you got a song that's like 99%, and then you get that 1% that brings it all together. And like just a couple of lines from him just really gelled it together.
Yeah, that's
good.
Cool. So do you think if you hadn't done a collaboration with Wretch, do you think you would have been as open to experimenting with rappers, or do you think you'd still be a little bit like,
In all honesty, probably not.
No.
It's kind of because that wasn't the world I was in.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to Jay-Z and stuff like that, but nothing really like underground.
Yeah.
And I wasn't aware of it, to be honest. But that's the magic thing about music, You do it and it kind of leads you somewhere where you don't expect. And you either enjoy it or you don't, and I'm happy that I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. That's what I like about music now. A lot of people who you would never consider sort of entering into that sort of different genre, they're just really embracing it. So I think that's really cool.
For sure, I agree.
And then also, you're really good at keeping up to date with your thousands of Twitter followers and Facebook fans. Yeah, say so.
Lorraine tells me I'm not.
Okay, trouble. Brendan. So, like, how, is that hard to do? Is it difficult to stay on top of?
It's not difficult because, to be honest, I can do it all day. But the thing is, what's difficult is like not tweeting every single thing I do. Because like, I swear I've said some things and it's just like, why did I do that?
You've done like quite a lot of online campaigns. You did, is it the 366 project?
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's just an idea we had with a couple of friends. Kind of just take a picture every day, And I wanted to do it as well, just because when the idea got brought to me, I was like, yeah, that's really cool because I'm interested to see. It's weird because you say like at the start I'm in the studio, and then like 2 weeks later I'm in a gig.
Yeah.
And it's like you really see the journey
of
music as well, and like where it's got me. And
that's really cool. And more recently, you've done like the little, well, I say little, it was pretty big, Twitter campaign for the Soho sessions.
Yeah.
Like that went really well, didn't it? Do you want to just tell us a little bit about that as well?
To be honest, that got put to me again. I'm not going to pretend that this is my idea because it wasn't.
Yeah, the brainchild behind it.
I absolutely loved it. When as soon as I saw the idea, I was like, yeah, we've got to go with that. Basically just tweeting and like a little hashtag for the EP, and you get a free EP, but you also get your picture.
That's really nice because I think that's sort of key now about getting the fans involved. There's no barriers anymore. It's always, it's like you're there, the fans there, and you can just be in contact.
Sure.
Really cool.
I thought it was great. I just like the way it kind of worked. Yeah.
Were you surprised about the response? Because didn't it fill up in like 24 hours?
Yeah. I think that was me. I just made loads of different accounts and
different poses.
Yeah.
We knew it.
No, but it was a good surprise, So really nice to. And it's weird because like, everybody behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that goes into things like that, and it's nice when it pays off.
Yeah. And I think again, it's really, really nice to be fans. It's something it's really personal for them.
Sure.
So you've got the debut album due the end of this year.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from that?
Hopefully some good songs.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, do you know what? It's kind of, to be honest, I don't really. All I can say is that I'm proud of like every song on there.
Yeah.
And the marriage between what Hudson's doing on the production and what I'm doing in terms of the songs, it's just great. And I couldn't ask to be in a better place, to be honest. And yeah, it's just gonna have emotive songs. It's also gonna have some like good, feel good songs on there. But yeah, it should be good, man.
So, are there going to be any tracks that fans might already be familiar with, or is this completely new?
Yeah, but I've been playing like my whole set is like based on the songs from the album. So whoever's been to a gig, they get an idea.
Get a little sneak preview.
There's a good mixture of songs. It's like depressing songs, happy songs. More depressing songs than happy songs.
Sounds good. Good mix. Good mix. So you've got loads of festival performances coming up this year. It's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be all eyes on you.
Yeah.
Is there any in particular that you're really looking forward to?
Yeah, again, Bee Festival, just because like the memories of last year.
I'm going to be at Bee Festival.
Are you going?
I'll see you.
Yeah, come say hi. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's always good, that one. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, do you think you'll be getting like a bigger response this year?
Do you know what? I mean, I probably won't be on the same size stage, but I'm just happy that it's my music. Yeah, and it's like you've got to start somewhere with these songs. But I've played 2 festivals already, and the kind of response was great.
Yeah, was that Ocean Fest?
Yeah, I played Ocean Fest and I played one in Guernsey. And the Guernsey one, like when I started out, I was on the main stage at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
And there was 50 people there. And then I was thinking, oh, this ain't going the way I wanted to. But then by the second song, it was like 5,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and that's always great because obviously you know that people's been hearing it from across the field and they've been drawn in, you know, so it's good.
That's good. So talking about like the beginning, what is your kind of writing process like, for getting a song together?
Do you know what, I never try too hard because as soon as I sit down with a pen and paper, that's when it all kind of escapes.
Like too much pressure.
Yeah, so what I do is if I've got like a spare 5 minutes, I'll just always pick up a guitar and just...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
so you can sort of, like, whenever it comes to you, you can just sort of sit down and...
Yeah, I mean, I don't wait for it to come to me, I just pick up the guitar and just see what comes out and it either sounds really bad or it sounds alright.
So...
And then the challenge is to make it sound good or alright, you know.
So do you think, like, over the last year or so, you've, like, had a chance to meet different singer-songwriters? Has that sort of influenced the way you produce a song, or are you still just...
No, do you know what? Everything I've done this year has influenced like what I want to be doing. You know, and it's good to like get in the ether of people like Ben Howard and Ed Sheeran and stuff like that because you just learn a lot.
Yeah.
You see what works and you see what doesn't, and then you also see the gap and like what you could be doing differently. I think it's just great to be in that company. Yeah. So yeah, it's sort of
inspirational. So have you had any fan mail yet?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was that weird getting like the first piece of fan mail?
Yeah, it was cool. No, it was cool actually. It was strange, but it was strangely cool. I got like a bracelet made for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is nice, yeah.
I think like the whole bracelet thing took off like
with
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
he sort of like now it seems a bit crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
So if like, do you ever think if you didn't pursue music, what you would be doing, or did you not really have time to think?
No, to be honest, I never kind of. It didn't even enter my mind, to be honest. I left myself with like no option but music. I did. I was like, I went through school and went through college, just like building this kind of road to music.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if it didn't happen, I couldn't tell you what I'm doing because probably nothing. Yeah,
well, luckily it's paid off.
Yeah.
It's gone well. It's like, sort of lastly, do you have a rough idea of how many gigs you might have done?
I've done quite a lot. I mean, in my whole life?
In your whole life, gone?
Yeah, they've been close to like 600. Because I played Swindon, there's 10 pubs in Swindon. And it works out really good because you play one pub and then by the time it gets round, like to the end of the year, it's like perfect time to play it again.
Alright, so you're just a regular with the Swindon circuit.
Yeah, man, yeah. so you play the same pub like 10 times over.
So, okay, like lastly, could you offer any advice to people who are sort of starting out or wanting to pursue music?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, just enjoy every minute of it. because the more enjoyment you get out of it, it reflects on everything else you do. And just enjoy it, man, because it's not always going to go your way.
Yeah.
And there's going to be times where you're disappointed, and there's going to be times where you're overjoyed to that. But I mean, if you just keep a buzz and keep positive, something good will come out of it. So.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, that was it. It was really
Cool.
nice meeting you.
No, you too.
And good luck with the single. I'm
Thank you
sure,
very much.
the response you've already had, I'm sure it'll
Oh, no, thank you.
It's been up with me lately. Keep dreaming about helicopters and